Okay, guys, so we're back, and we're going to be talking about random stuff now. I do random rants all the time, and I thought it'd be fun if I kind of did one with my friend Zane here. And I thought briefly I would ask you a couple of the questions that I've covered in my random rants.
Have at it.
Okay, so first one: what is your favorite video game character all time, and why?
Oh, you give me with a hard one off the bat. How dare ye? Well, I would have to say probably Vega from Street Fighter. I love Vega. I've always had a thing for characters from Vega.
I am surprised someone else knows about Street Fighter than me.
Yeah.
Come on. Street Fighter's amazing.
Did you watch the anime?
I watched one of them, yes.
I haven't seen it.
Street Fighter 2V?
Yeah.
Yes, that one. So good. Oh, so good, son.
It's not bad. It's not bad.
I think the hair color difference really threw me off in that one, honestly. But it's okay, though. It was still a good anime, I think. And it was interesting towards the end and stuff. But, Vega, I would say he'd be my favorite because, one, he's a narcissistic character. I'm not narcissistic, but I do like to have fun. And he seems to be one that has fun. Not to mention, very energetic. And I've always had a thing for characters with masks. Maybe that's something about me. I don't know. I don't want to go to a psychiatrist to find out. I'm just going to self-assess it right now. Characters with masks and stuff. Yes. But anyway, so I've always enjoyed Vega. He's cool. He's quick. I've always liked long hair anyway. I don't care for the tattoo much, but that's just me. And again, it's a Street Fighter universe. You have random characters from all over the world join in, or at least you go to their world, countries and stuff to fight them. You try them on, and then you eventually go up and fight Shadaloo with M. Bison and see how well you do.
Yeah, and hopefully you can conquer the world.
Conquer the world, win all the money you want, get whatever your dream is.
Okay, here's another hard one.
Okay.
Pop quiz. See, because I know you guys, some of might watch my movies. What is my favorite video game?
I think it was Final Fantasy, wasn't it?
Final Fantasy.
Yes.
I don't know which one though.
7.
Very good, Aaron.
Okay,
my favorite video game of all time is Final Fantasy VII. Briefly, just real quickly, I'm talking about the original on PlayStation 1, where Cloud Strife was introduced. The Warrior, and by the way, I'm going to make a little rant. I did art this once, but I'm going to do it in front of other people.
Sure.
Death Battle. They said Link from Zelda could beat Cloud. That is bullshit. Link on his best day couldn't even carry Cloud's jock. Okay?
Yeah.
That was bullcrap.
I can't even count.
Keep in mind, Cloud in Final Fantasy VII was able to get the Lord of Hell to bow to him. And you're telling me a little elf who is 13 years old, according to the wiki, could beat a soldier who is basically the same as Sephiroth, who is a super soldier that can kill over 10,000 men by himself.
I can say honestly no. I don't think that could.
Shit. Both of those guys are my friends.
was never
I
powerful.
love you, Boomstick, but get your facts straight. So, I asked the question to you, Zane.
Sure.
What is your favorite video game of all time?
Dante's Inferno.
I am going to shake your head.
Thank you, good sir.
And also one of my top 5 favorite books.
Mine too, yes.
It is definitely worth the read, guys.
That's one reason I play Inferno for the record.
I will warn you. I will.
Dante's Inferno?
The Inferno, the Purgatorio, and the Paradiso.
This is where the Steel Dragons were actually thought of.
Yes.
In Vanguard.
Japan thought, hey, let's see. There's a book that's made in the 1300s. They had crusaders everywhere. Let's make the Inferno.
Have you guys ever heard of the 7 Circles of Hell?
Actually, 9.
9. I'm sorry, 9. Wow, it's been a while.
Yeah, it's okay.
I will tell you, if you are a very religious person, you need to be open-minded when you read this book.
Yes,
it explores a lot of very...
And it's also a personal hell, too, for the record. Not just...
That's why it's called Dante's Inferno.
Yes.
It is a very good read.
Yes.
It will take you a while.
Oh, it's quite big.
How big?
And there's 3 books, for the record. There's the Inferno, the Purgatorio, and the Paradiso, which is Purgatory and then Paradise.
You'll also learn a little bit of Latin.
Yes, you will. Because this was made by an Italian, Dante Alighieri, back in 1301 or so.
Back when we weren't even thought of.
Yeah. We weren't even a figment of
When
Yeah,
what
I dare
you
say.
were watching
Not
this
even
on would have been magic.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Dante's Inferno, it has been criticized as a Gothic tester, as an atheist, Bible as a as a piece of literature that should have been thrown away, but I am proud to say I am
You're happy that you read it?
Yeah, I read it. It's a slow book. It starts slow, but once you start it, it's like the Lord of the Rings. You won't put it down.
Yep.
I will say, read the book. Even if you are a religious person, it is worth the read. And you are reading what some scholars believe to be one of the best 10 literary works.
They even teach
ever.
in high school still.
Yeah,
They do.
Yeah.
And in some schools, you must have a signed permission form
Yeah.
by your parents to read this.
It's pretty gruesome, I
You
gotta
gotta
say.
realize, guys.
We have some people dwelling in their own feces. We have people
yeah.
burning in boxes. What are they called again? The M. I think it's M something. I can't remember. But
Guys,
it's
you also
pretty
got to
dark.
keep in mind, there are some people out there that believe things like the Holocaust didn't happen.
I know.
And this is kind of like, this guy is going through his own personal Holocaust. It is if you've heard of the God of War games.
Yes. He is definitely going through
These
his own
were
personal hell.
played. Some of the pieces of this story was put into God of War.
Yeah.
So if you like those video games,
You
will
probably have more in common than you thought with Dante's Inferno.
You might also notice that it plays very close to the anti-hero Spawn.
Oh, yeah.
So if you like any of that, I encourage you to read it. If you're not a reader, download it off iTunes. It's free. Next time you can't sleep in bed and you're trying to hide it from your parents, slip those headphones in and listen to a fun story of hell.
Let's go to the dreamland of hell and see how long you last.
But back to happier topics.
Oh, of course.
Now,
Take a detour from hell. Let's go back.
I've never done this one as a random rant, but I'm
Okay.
going to talk about movies now. We all like movies.
I love movies.
Zane, what do you think if you... it's hard to pick a favorite movie.
I know. I have.
If you had to pick one just for argument's sake, what would be one of your more favorite movies?
Okay, I've at one point I've agreed that this would have to be my favorite movie. Back to the Future. Back to the Future.
It is a classic.
Yes.
You have not seen Back to the Future.
kidding.
Wow, you are showing.
Go home, rent it now. Good
Back to the
Better.
Future is the classic
He showed
tale
me.
that captured
Sorry
our
about that.
imaginations with time travel.
Yep.
Guys, this movie franchise was so popular,
It was so
they
good.
made a fucking shoe for it.
Yes.
These shoes,
Yes.
I personally own a pair of them.
The original.
There are 1,500 pairs
Yeah.
of these shoes, and one of these pairs is sitting in my home.
2015. They are actually going to remake those. I
Yes,
think,
they
yeah.
are.
And I'm going to happily get. Actually, one of the days I go to Tokyo and Tulsa, which is a convention around here. I'm going to go as Marty McFly one of those days. If
You have
not,
the hair for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if I don't go him, Doc. I can't argue
You
with
can
Doc.
definitely be
Doc,
Doc.
Emmett Brown.
It means this damn thing doesn't work at all.
Great
It
Scott!
does!
Now, my favorite movie,
Rocky Horror Picture Show. No.
I got a lot of favorite movies, but if I had to pick one,
Now, I think you were keeping this your favorite movie secret for a while, haven't you?
I
Your favorite
was,
movie. Yeah.
but I'm going to release it.
Ready,
A
everyone?
lot of people have never seen it, and it's a travesty. This is considered by many people one of the best movies of all
I'll
time,
be amazed if I've seen it.
and that is The Godfather.
Oh, come on. Of course The Godfather.
The Godfather.
course, The Godfather.
Jaden's favorite movie is The Godfather. It is a 3.5-hour movie.
And if you have the stomach for it, you can deal
It
with
has Robert Duvall in it. It has all of these classic actors
Al
in their
Pacino, too,
beginning.
for the
Al
record.
Pacino.
Yeah.
Say hello to my
Little friend. Got it.
This movie. Okay, the one thing I want to. Have you seen The Godfather?
I have seen. Yeah.
The part where they put that horse head in that guy's bed.
Yeah.
In the words of Larry the Cable Guy, how heavy a sleeper is that son of a bitch? Because
You slip through a horse getting murdered and somebody crawling in your bed.
and
slip in a horse.
because a horse head's got to weigh 100 pounds,
It's pretty heavy. You'll at least feel a little depression.
and you don't hear the flies,
No.
feel the maggots crawling on you.
Not even the wet spot of the blood.
I mean,
Just
nothing.
come on.
I mean, just wake up. Oh, horse head. A horse head.
Horse head, mother.
But my favorite movie
Good
is
golly, Miss Mom.
Godfather. If you have not seen it, Kyle, you have?
Some parts.
Watch the
Find
whole
enough.
thing.
Find enough right now,
The
but
whole thing.
watch it.
This movie is considered one of the best of all time,
time.
and it's a travesty that some people have not seen it. Now, continuing the discussion of
Okay.
movies, I wanted to talk about a movie that I got confirmation on that is in the works.
Really?
Now, you didn't even have to be a sports fan, a rabid sports fan, like me, to enjoy the wacky and loony side of this movie. It was a movie that captured generations and made them a fan of, in my opinion, one of the greatest team sports in America, basketball. So if you're paying attention,
I have no idea which one
you
this might
are,
be.
you know I'm talking about Space Jam.
Yes!
Yes!
Who doesn't like Space Jam?
Love that movie!
Space Jam came out in 1999, grossed $258 million just in this country alone. It is the movie that Michael Jordan made between his first sabbatical with the Chicago Bulls, and he came in, and the movie, to sum it up real quickly, Michael Jordan, he's quit basketball, he's this terrible baseball player, which that's not acting, because Michael Jordan did play baseball for 2 years, and he sucked. If there's some miracle that Michael watches this, you sucked.
No offense, but
Your dad may have been a great baseball player. You sucked.
basketball. Though.
Well, he's golfing. He's sucked into a hole, and he plays basketball with
The Looney Tunes.
Looney Tunes. And come on, there's a Looney Tune for everybody. Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck, Lola Bunny, Porky the Pig, Roadrunner, Taz, the
I love the chicken,
Coyote,
the rooster. I love
Foghorn Leghorn.
Foghorn Leghorn.
Foghorn
Yep.
Leghorn.
I knew that.
Speedy Gonzalez.
Speedy Gonzalez.
It's not one for me.
Would you like your chicken roasted or extra crispy?
Hello, my baby.
Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime gal.
Now, they have announced the NBA current superstar that will be taking the main role in this, and that is the star player of my favorite team, the Miami Heat, and the current best player in the world, LeBron James. Now,
This will be interesting.
this will be a lot of fun, guys. Here, I know this is not a sports show,
It's
but I'm
not,
going
but-
to give you a brief description of my opinion of LeBron James. He is everything Michael Jordan wasn't. He's an amazing scorer. He rebounds. He plays defense, but he makes his teammates better. So for the people who are saying LeBron's only doing this because he wants to erase Michael Jordan from the era of time,
Nah.
shut up. Jordan, in my opinion,
Everybody
LeBron, when
loves
it's
the
all
classic.
said and done, can surpass Jordan. And you know what? Records were meant to be broke. You know what? Michael Jordan had, I heard Kobe Bryant say this the other night. They said, you know what? Michael Jordan is here. I'm Kobe Bryant. This is LeBron James. Kobe Bryant cannot take Michael's
Michael
spot,
Jordan.
and LeBron can't take Kobe's spot, and LeBron can't take Michael's spot. Everybody has submitted their own legacy, and that's just how it is.
Yep.
So Space Jam 2. Now, real quickly before we cut off here for this week, will you go see Space Jam 2?
I think I will.
Hell yeah!
yeah.
Space
I think I
Jam was my. I
love that movie when I was
I've probably worn it out.
It's just so good and
But
so
guys,
rewatchable.
I know what movie I'm gonna go home and watch before I go to bed tonight.
Absolutely.
Anyway, guys, before we cut out, I want to say thank you very much for supporting mine and Zane's new talk show. This was going to be a podcast that we were going to start. It just never really took off.
We're making up for it right
so
now.
we're making up for it with this, guys.
Yep.
Every week we will talk to you about current things, about Vanguard, and we'll also have a 15-minute segment where we literally just talk about bullshit.
Because everybody knows you like bull.
So anyway, guys, also
please.
before next week, if you would like, put in the comment section below any
Anything.
question that you
will answer.
want me and Zane to answer, we will answer it. So long as you don't ask us something like, too impersonal. Any Vanguard-related question or any question at all, please put it in the comment section below. Do us this favor and comment, rate, subscribe, thumbs up. If you would like to give us a topic to discuss or debate, please let us know.
We
and
can
me and Zane
happily
will
do that
it.
for you.
And
If you want us to
thanks
pick a
for-
different side, we can do that too.
And thanks for watching, guys. Comment, rate, subscribe, thumbs up to the channel, and we will see you next week.
Later.